seems to me that facilities management is all about aligning what they do with the strategic value of the businesses that they support. And where we come from is from the technology side of things, and specifically how technology can link the workplace to the workforce. And out of everybody that's involved in that ecosystem, facilities managers are the best place to identify the right technology, the right opportunities, and make sure that that technology is delivering value to the business.
Yeah, I think we have to continue the discussion around the value of the workplace, and not just the workplace in terms of office environments, but actually how can facilities managers make a difference to productivity, to educational outcomes, to health outcomes, to whatever that environment within which we're delivering facility services might be. So I think it's incumbent upon us all to demonstrate the value we bring, as opposed to just having a continual discussion around the cost we might save.
As far as the FM industry is concerned, millennials will be more adaptive to new technology like artificial intelligence. And secondly, socially, millennials are already adapted to artificial intelligence, and I think it will have an impact on the social, economic landscape of the country.
I think there's going to be a huge impact, and I think we haven't yet seen the full effect of that impact. But I think there's a stat that sort of says by 2050, 50% of the workforce will be Generation Y. So that is going to be a massive, massive shift, and organisations need to get their heads around that. We need to work out what millennials want. We need to work out how we create an environment where they really thrive.
I think they want exactly what everyone wants. It's just maybe we're not that quiet about it. I think everyone wants to work flexibly, everyone wants to be trusted, everyone wants to work from home when they need to. Probably they're more tech savvy than earlier generations for obvious reasons, so they're driving that tech change. I think they're much more connected on anything from social media, Yammer, Slack, so the way they collaborate is different. And I think they can bring a lot of positive influence into workplace.
In terms of how the actual workplace supports them, the data that we've got in the Leesman Index is totally not supporting anything that suggests that the millennials are somehow this different breed of beast that's marched their way into the workplace. In fact, if you actually look at our data, the under 25s are the happiest group of people in the workplace. And the people that are really struggling at the minute, it's not millennials, it's the sort of 34 to 55-year-olds that are middle managers. They've got people pressurising them from below, people pressurising them from above. They've got to do budgets, they've got to do one-to-ones, they've got to do big meetings, small meetings. And it's actually those guys that are really struggling, and what's not happening is workplaces aren't able to support that big range of stuff that they need to do. So actually I think it's a bit of a red herring that we focus so much on the millennials and the next generation coming through, when in fact the problem we've got is supporting people today in the workplace.
Yeah, I mean, if we can land BIM right from the inception to completion of buildings, then that will really drive sort of true value in terms of our ability to maintain and operate buildings of the future. I think understanding how buildings operate right at the inception of buildings will undoubtedly drive a better value solution. It will give us more efficient buildings, it will give us better workplaces, and it will give us an environment where people want to work, and environments where they can be maintained and delivered.
What BIM does, and what we tend to now talk about, is information management rather than BIM per se. BIM simply gives you a picture of a 3D model, whereas information management or modelling focuses you on the fact it's about data. It's not simply about a 3D deliverable. So what it does provide, if professionally managed, is a platform of data, information that can be used throughout the whole of the building life cycle. So it's recognising BIM is not simply a tool for managing a project. Of course it provides a 3D model, you can use it for clash detection, enhancing information for the client, but it's about the entirety of the building life cycle. So whether you use it, as has been explained today, to further model the space, to manage the environment, to manage the energy, or to equip the people, that's what it's for.